Okay. All right. What's up, everybody? I am Shara Prophet, and I'm certified in clinical hypnotherapy. I'm a behavior modification specialist, and I'm the founder of the Be Magic School. I've been quite busy lately because I am restructuring my entire business. It's going to look completely different. So I have not been here doing lives as often. But today I do want to jump on real quick because I want to talk to you all about something that's very important. I have been talking to a lot of people behind the scenes, many of you. We have been talking about money. And, money has been an issue for a lot of you very recently. I mean, for some of you, it's been an issue all your life, right? But today I want to share with you all a really quick technique that you can do to help relieve anxiety around money. Okay. And I also want to talk to you about why you worry about your finances, why money causes so much anxiety for you. Um, this is just a tiny, tiny, tiny sample of what I teach in my Mystical Money Mastermind group that is actually going to be starting on Saturday, February 22nd, 2025. It's a 12-week mastermind. And we get together and we move through these different techniques and exercises to help you relax about money, to help you recalibrate your nervous system and reprogram and rewire the subconscious mind and the nervous system around your beliefs around money and your fears about money. And this is the reason why you might be experiencing some financial drought. Okay. It's really doesn't have anything to do with you being afraid that you don't have enough or that money is going to just dry up on you or you don't have the ideas. It's really based in deep rooted programs, okay, that you've learned since you were a kid. Some of this stuff has been passed down through your bloodline. All right. So let's jump right into it, okay? Because I don't want to be here for too long. The technique that I'm going to share with you today, it can take you anywhere from 30 seconds to a few minutes to implement this, to do this. You can do it, you can do it while you are walking down the street. You can do it while you are riding, not driving, but riding somewhere. Okay. Don't do this when you're trying to drive, y'all. But it's a very subtle technique and it's highly effective and it works really, really fast. Okay. Is this technique going to magically bring you hundreds or even thousands of dollars? No. But what it's going to do is it's going to take you out of the fight flight mode that your worries and your anxieties throw you into when you're thinking about money. Okay. So when you feel anxiety around money issues, you may notice a couple of things are happening in the physical body, okay? And your heart starts racing. Maybe you get a headache. You feel some tension or tightness in your chest and your shoulders and your neck, okay? I know for me, I used to feel it in my lower back. I don't anymore. It used to get so bad for me that my back would literally seize up on me to the point where I can't move, I can't roll. I would have to like roll out of the bed because the stress was so heavy on me around my financial situation that my back would just seize up on me. Okay. Now there's some other issues around that too. I go deeper into that in the Mystical Money Mastermind. But we're going to talk today just kind of loosely around some of these things that we tend to feel like it's an external issue for us. Like I just can't make enough money. Every time I look around, bills come up, unexpected expenses show up. As soon as I get money, it goes right out of my hands. That is for a reason. There is an invisible barrier, okay, that is created by the energy of your subconscious belief or your subconscious experience with money. Okay, whether it's a learned behavior because you watched your family members, how they interacted with money, how they spoke about money, how they dealt with money, okay? Or it's passed down, all right? Maybe it's just something that is in your lineage. And sometimes those are, I talked about curses last week, right? Sometimes those are just money curses that need to be broken, all right? And somebody left a message like, my money's not cursed. It's the belief. And I'm like, you didn't read my message clearly. You did not read my post because I said that exactly, okay? And let's talk about a curse real quick, okay? Curses only work when there is an opening, meaning there is already a subconscious you're predisposed subconsciously to the curse. Okay. So if, for example, you're having money issues, right, or your money is quote unquote cursed, that can only really affect you if you are predisposed to money problems. Okay. Meaning you're already used to having that experience, or there is a wound around money, we call them money wounds, and that has not been healed yet. So of course, if it's time for you to heal the money wound, your subconscious energy will create situations in your reality to bring your awareness to the fact that I got money issues and I need to work on this and figure this out and heal that. Or you could be dealing with somebody who just wants to cause problems in your life and mess your money up. But it can only work if you are predisposed to money wounding, okay, or issues that cause money wounding. All right. Some other physical things that you may notice is that, you get stomach pains. Okay, like I said, my lower back used to kill me, but some people get sick to the stomach, right? Their stomach tightens up. They have, they got to run to the bathroom a lot, okay? And what this can do is it can cause even heavier mental stress if your physical body is reacting to the nervous system's muscle memory of, uh-oh, we're in trouble. We only got $100 in the account. We only got $10 in the account. We got negative $2.41 in the account, okay? That's because money is not about numbers. It's not just about numbers. Okay. It is deeply connected to your nervous system and your subconscious programming. Deeply connected. This is one of the reasons why the society that we live in, okay, is constantly introducing you to stressors around money. It's why the systems are set up the way they are to disrupt the flow of money, to create those blockages and those obstacles in the physical world so that you are constantly trying to fight up against the physical obstacle, which creates a trauma, right? And you get traumatized from not having money. We're going to talk about that too, okay? Because financial difficulty is traumatic. That's a wounding that takes place, especially if you've been in it for years and years and years and years, okay? So these systems are set up to keep us in that wounded space because as long as you are wounded, it is really difficult for you to break free of those cycles and break free of that loop that keeps you stuck in that woundedness, that keeps you stuck in that mental state. Whether you could be making $500,000 a year and still be broke. Okay. I know people who make a lot of money and they are still struggling. Okay. So it's not about how much money you make. It's about how you relate to money, your relationship with money. It is how you deal with stress and how you deal with how you view yourself, your relationship with yourself. A lot of people tie their own value to how much they got sitting in the bank account. Okay. A lot of people tie their success to how much they have sitting in the bank account. So if they don't have very much sitting in the bank account, they don't think very highly of themselves. But when they got a lot of money sitting in the bank account, they think highly of themselves. Okay. Your money issues and your financial stress usually has nothing to do with what is happening with your finances in the present moment. I'm going to say that again. Your money issues or any financial stress that you have, it usually has nothing to do with what is in your bank account right now. What is happening is that when you see negative $2.41 in your account, you're being triggered, that old experience from something that happened in the past, right? The other thing that we're going to be doing in our mastermind is we're going to be identifying the point of origin of our money issues. Okay, a lot of people aren't taking time to do that. Okay. This mastermind is designed to help you stop and analyze what is going on here. Get the answer, and not only get the answer, but also get the exposure to tools and techniques that help you come up out of that, okay, out of that stuckness. But your money issues are connected to past experiences, things that you saw, like I said before, growing up, generational patterns, okay? If your grandparents got their paychecks and by the end of the week that paycheck was all gone and they just scraping by, you are learning how to use money. Okay, you're learning how to spend money. It's learned behavior. So anything that you've learned how to do, you can learn how to do it a different way. Okay, your subconscious beliefs about wealth, success, worthiness, people who have a lot of money, if you view them as evil, that's a surefire way for you to experience financial struggles. Okay. And remember that this is so hilarious. Hold on one second, y'all. No. Really quickly, you guys. Okay. So this is the second message that I received. I've said this so many times. For the past 2 years, I have not had access to my old page, my old Facebook page. For the past 2 years, I have not had access to it. And I keep saying this over and over again. The only Facebook page I have is the one that you're on right now. Okay. Is this one with me in the red. That's the only Facebook page that is mine. The other one is this one right here. That's the other one, right? Can y'all see it? I don't know if y'all can see it or not. That's the other one. I don't know if you can see it or not. With me holding that trophy, that is not my page anymore. Hackers took it over. And every now and again they kick up, like every couple of months, they kick up and they're asking people for $20,000 grants. I'm telling people that they can get $20,000 grants, and it's a scam. I've reported it to the FBI. I've reported it to Facebook many, many times. I don't have access to this page anymore, so I can't get in there. If you have not, you know how I post. You know the kind of posts that I make. If you don't see my post on that page, it is not me. I do not endorse grants. I do not know how to get you grants. I do not run scams. So please, please, for the love of all that is good and great, use your intuition. Shara don't post stuff like this. That's not hers. Okay? So no, this is not me. All right, y'all. This is like the second or third message I've gotten today about this. No, it's not me. Nope. But I appreciate you guys looking out and asking, but I also hope that you will pay attention and know that I don't post about stuff like that, okay? All right, so let's get back to it. Um, your body remembers the stress responses that you've had to certain money wounds or financial difficulties, okay? If you got, if you and your family were evicted from your home, or if you were evicted from your home, all right? Because some money wounds happen later on in life. Sometimes you've had a great, your family did pretty well with money, but maybe you went out on your own and, some things happened and you got evicted or you lost your vehicle, your car got impounded or what have you, or repossessed, whatever, you lost your job, whatever. Those things can be can cause wounding and trauma, okay? Because your stability is compromised, which means that your survival is compromised. All right. And that causes stress around finances. There we go. Okay. So even when there's not an immediate financial danger, sometimes your nervous system will become triggered and can still react as if there is a dire problem. Okay, as if there is a financial danger right there at your doorstep. But this is the thing. You can rewire your reactions, okay? You can rewire your reactions, all right? And that's the beauty of it because your fears around money, your worries around money, your anxieties, your money wounds, right? All of that stuff was learned behavior. Your body, your nervous system learned how to cope with that stress, had learned how to cope with the lack of something. And, when we think about the primitive mind, right? The primitive mind's basic job is to make sure that you survive. So when your survival is in question, you automatically get kicked into that fight, flight, freeze, fawn. Okay. So I want to share with you all a quick little technique that you can do anytime you start having anxiety, okay, around money. And this is just one of many techniques that I teach my students. And this can calm financial anxiety and help you to reprogram your mind for a more abundant flow of money. All right. So first thing you're going to do is whenever you start to feel a little anxious around your money situation, okay, you can be sitting down in a chair, you can be laying down. I would advise you not to be driving a car or operating any heavy machinery because you have to close your eyes and you do drop into a very light state of trance, but we call it the hypnoidal state, okay? That's the clinical term for it. But you're just going to take a couple of moments to just pause and then just center yourself. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to press your thumb and your middle finger together like so, okay? Now, for those of you who have worked with me before, if this is your anchor for something else that we've worked together on, do not use this anchor. Use another anchor. You already know what an anchor is, so you can just create another one, okay? Don't use this if you're using it for something else, all right? But for those of you who have never used this for anything or you don't even know what the heck I'm talking about, this is something that you can use, all right? So you're going to press your thumb and your middle finger together. This creates what we call a physical anchor, and it is to signal to your nervous system that you are safe. Okay, it's helping you pull yourself back together because when we feel anxious, we're scattered. All our faculties are all over the place, right? Our mind is scattered, our energy is scattered when we are in that fight flight mode, when we are afraid. But what this does is it helps to bring all of that right back here in the center, which is where you want to be. Okay. So you're going to press your thumb and your middle finger together. And then you are going to breathe in for 5 counts. And then while you're breathing in for 5 counts, you're also going to be mentally repeating to yourself, I am money, money is me. Okay. So you're going to breathe in for 5 counts and mentally say to yourself, I am money, money is me while you're breathing in. I am money, money is me. I am money, money is me. Okay. Then you're going to hold the breath. You're going to hold the breath for 6 counts. Okay. And still repeating that I am money, money is me. I am money, money is me. So what you're doing is you're allowing, when you're holding the breath, you are allowing for that energy of the energy of those words to penetrate your nervous system, to permeate throughout your cellular memory. Okay. Okay. If you can tie in a visual, if you are able to visualize, tie a visual to it. I am money. Money is me. What does that look like? What does that mean to you? If you are visual, if you're not visual, that's okay. You can just continue to repeat that mantra over and over again in your head. So then you're going to exhale for 5 counts, still mentally repeating it. I am money. Money is me. Okay. And then you're going to, when you exhale, you're going to just release the anchor. All right. So when you exhale, you're letting go of any tightness, any tension in the body. You're releasing any cares or stresses about money. All right. Because now you have just fertilized your nervous system with the thought, the feeling, the visual of I am money, money is me. When I hear I am money, money is me, I think of my knowledge that I share with people. I think of the gifts and the talents that I share with the world. Okay. I think of the words that I write. I think of the way that I show up in people's lives, the wisdom that I help to impart in the world. When I think of I am money, I am money, money is me. Okay. So how does that feel for you? How do you relate to money as being you? Maybe you are an artist. Maybe, I don't know why I just saw this. Maybe you crochet or maybe you make tennis shoes. Somebody's out there making tennis shoes or will be. Okay. All right. You can repeat that as many times as you want to. So I'm going to demonstrate it for you just to show you how little time it takes. All right. So here we go. I'm feeling stressed out. Oof, Lord. All right. Okay. Money issues, money issues, money issues. I'm worried, worried, worried. All right. Whew, that feels good already. Okay. And you can do that as many times as you need to. You can go to the bathroom and do that, whatever. You could be at your desk working and do it, go for a walk and do it. Okay. And if you have trouble with counting the breath, holding the breath, breathing in, and repeating the mantra, what you can do is you can count on your fingers, okay? All right, just count on your fingers, but hold the mantra in your head, okay? I'm giving y'all some real good stuff right now. All right, so write that down, take notes. If you need to go back and watch this, do that. Go ahead and share this video with anybody that you think may find it helpful. I'm going to put the link for the mastermind in the comment section after this video is done. I highly recommend that if you are having some kind of issues around money, I highly recommend that you sign up for this class. Okay. Hey y'all, what's up? Some of y'all down here in the chat, y'all been in the class before. Just go ahead and let the folks know. Thank you, Julius. I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. Okay. So now let's talk about why this works, because whatever I show people, I want you to understand the mechanics behind why it works. Because for me personally, when I know why something works, it works better. Okay. And I like the mechanics. I like mechanics. I like science. I like technology. I like to know, why does this work and why does this system here and what is that? That's just how I am. So that's how I teach. Okay. So this technique is a form of subconscious reprogramming and is combined with breath work and somatic therapy, as well as anchoring, energetic anchoring. Okay. So there's a lot of different things going on right now. All right. But this is a hypnotic process, and all hypnosis is a focused state of awareness, and it's the learning state. So you are teaching your body how to deal with financial stress, and you are deprogramming the nervous system from the old way it used to deal with it. Is just like this, you got heightened anxiety, your back hurting, your butt hurt, everything hurting, you all tighten. I posted a while ago about how to open up your butt cheeks to release stress out of your physical body. I know it sounds crazy, but just think about how is your butt tight right now? Just take a moment and let's just draw some awareness down to your butt. Are you tight like this? Are your butt cheeks squeezed together? Does it feel tight? And do you feel a lot of tension down there? Even in your thighs, even in your thigh muscles, okay? You need to learn how to tap into your body parts and see where the tightness is and learn how to release it, okay? Because your body holds on to a lot of stress, and you hold trauma in your butt, around your hips, and in your pelvic region. That's where we hold trauma. Okay, that lower back area around your buttocks, in your pelvic region, all down in there. That's where your trauma be at. And some of y'all be holding trauma down there, passing it around when you're having sexy time. That's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, so your nervous system is designed to keep you safe. Okay. That's part of your primitive mind. The primitive brain wants to make sure you're safe, you're warm, you're fed, you got all your needs are met. All right. So whenever the base level survival brain is triggered, like, oh, we don't have enough to pay rent. Okay. Everything just gets thrown off course. All right. The body reacts to that. That means that you have been programmed or trained to associate money with fear. All right. You associate it with lack, you associate it with instability and insecurity. So by doing this particular exercise that I just showed you, you are teaching your body a new association that money is not a threat, but it is now a part of you. It's natural. Okay. Now, let me say this. If you have issues, if there's resistance that shows up, around you believing that money is a part of you, that you are money and money is you, right? Then that means that there's some deeper work that needs to be done. Okay, and I'm not going to get into that here, but that is something that you want to take a look at. But that is also something that we will be digging into in the mastermind, all right? Because some people are like, ooh, when I tried to do it, my body just rejected it or my mind just kicked it out because I don't believe that money is a part of me. Well, that's some other stuff that we will handle in the mastermind, okay? So you're teaching the body when you do this exercise, you're teaching the body, we the same. There is no separation. We are the same, right? Just it's energy. Okay. The mantra, I am money, money is me, helps you to integrate the abundance consciousness into your identity, into your nervous system. Now you have to do this over and over again. It's not just going to work the very, very first time. You have to train your muscle memory, your nervous system. Okay. So that your subconscious mind starts to accept it and believe it. That's where the magic happens. The magic does not happen when you burn a candle. The magic does not happen because you wave a magic wand. The magic happens once your subconscious mind believes that it's done, believes the thing that you are trying to impress upon the memory. Okay? Your triggers come from memories. So now all you're doing is creating a new memory. Make sense? The breath work regulates the nervous system. It calms the nervous system down, right? It slows down the heart rate. It helps to relieve anxiety and release anxiety out of the physical body. Okay? It brings you out of that heightened stress mode. And it brings you to a state of peace and receptivity. It's easier for you to take in the suggestion that I am money, money is me when you're relaxed. Okay. All right. Makes sense. Anybody have questions? Hey, y'all. Hey, sis. What's up, y'all? What's up? Make sense? All right. So I have I teach these types of techniques to my students who come to these classes, to my clients that come to me. Many of them have had fantastic results. I've watched some of them go from absolutely nothing to, making six figures and living in, $1 million homes and owning several properties. Okay. I have watched clients who make a lot of money. Remember I told you making like $500,000 and more, and we're still experiencing financial struggles and had a ton of anxiety around it because they didn't want to check their bank account. They were afraid to look at how much money they owed on their bills, right? So things were just stacking up, stacking up, stacking up because of the learned behavior in their household. That's how they learned how to deal with bill payments. They just ignored the calls, right? They ignored the creditors' calls. They didn't sit down and try to have a conversation with them and work it out and strategize, right? It was like, I'm too scared. It just brings me too much anxiety. I don't want to pay attention to. But you make $500,000 a year. And usually what was happening is that they were making that money, but they were also living at their limit, right? Because that was also learned behavior. But after moving through these types of techniques, and I have so many different kinds of techniques. The one I just showed you is just one of many, 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 many. Okay. But using these types of techniques is what helped them clear their mind long enough, calm the nervous system down long enough, and have moments of clarity. And in those moments of clarity, you're able to find courage and confidence so that you can start to look at your financial situation and take control over it instead of it controlling you. Okay. I have watched people manifest 20, 30, $50,000 in just a couple of weeks. You know, it's very powerful. It is not magic. It's not magic. It is you doing the work to undo a belief system that has been imprinted and implanted in you for many, many, many years, and for some of you through many lifetimes and generations. You are the magic. You are the one that has the ability and the power to transform, transmute, and alchemize whatever it is that is not serving you anymore. And that's all we're doing. Okay. All I'm doing is giving you a roadmap. That's it. Just giving you some tools and step-by-step stuff that you can do, and you start to see the results. Right, y'all? Yep. Yep, Lavette, me too. I was afraid to open up my bills and everything. Right. Because it helps so much. And your money appreciates you when you do it, right? When you manage your money well, your money appreciates you. Okay. Your money is like, oh, she respects me, so I'll come around a little bit more. In fact, I'm gonna bring some more of me around, some more of my friends around too, because she respects me enough to make sure that she's keeping track of the flow. Okay. And by you keeping track of the flow, you're directing the flow. That's what we're supposed to do. All right. Now, for me personally, these techniques have helped me, break through my subconscious money blocks. Again, I used to be afraid of money. I remember I sat down, I did this exercise with money. Some of you all have done the exercise with me in the Mystical Money Mastermind, right? You know the one I'm talking about. I did an exercise with money and I found out that I was afraid of money. I was afraid of money and I was angry at money. How many of you all know your relationship with money? How do you really know your relationship with it? Okay. So these are the types of things that we're going to be addressing. These are the kinds of things that we're going to be doing deep work, inner work. You can go to somebody else's class and they'll, teach you how to make $10,000. But will you be able to replicate that over and over and over and over again? Or will your inner belief systems start to crop up again and throw you off track? Okay. This is the stuff that's going to ensure I will tell you to do this kind of work first and then go learn from somebody who can teach you how to make $10,000 a month. But what you will find is that when you do this kind of work, you don't need somebody else to teach you how to do it. The ideas come because now all of the fear and the angst and the programming is cleared from your path, and new downloads are coming in, and you are no longer afraid to take divine inspired action, to start seeing the fruits of your labor and to start experiencing money in real time consistently every day of your life, even while you sleep. That's what you're going to find. All right. So I hope that this has been helpful. Go ahead and share this video, y'all. I'll be back sometime soon with some more stuff. I'm trying to commit to a schedule, but I have so much going on right now that it is a little difficult for me to do that. But I will definitely, even if I can't get on a video, I will be dropping, some posts that can help you move through some of your issues, okay? Because money is a big thing for a lot of us, especially if you were not born into wealth. It's a big thing for a lot of us. I have definitely had my struggles, with finances and money over the years, and I just dug in deep and started really doing that inner work because I needed to figure it out. I needed to shift something. I had to, you know. And this is the thing for those of you that are practicing magicians, and you do money spells and stuff like that. The money comes, but then you find that you have to continuously do it over and over and over again. That is because there is still some resistance in there. Now, I'm not telling you don't do your practice because I definitely do mine, but you want to get to a place eventually where you are rewired. Your energy, your nervous system, your mind is rewired to constantly attract money all the time, where you don't even need to light a candle because it's just always coming in, right? So you want to work, you want to do the inner work while you're doing your rituals or spell work or whatever, right? And all that does is just amplifying the energy, but the energy comes from you. So you want to be doing your daily mental and energetic work to ensure that you're transmuting and alchemizing those old programs and you are fueling and implanting new beliefs that ensure that you are going to consistently be in a high frequency matching money. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm going to head out. Like I said, I hope that this has been helpful for you all. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to the class in here. Um, Again, it's the Mystical Money Mastermind. We start on Saturday, February 22nd. We're going to be meeting every Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. There are 4 payment options for this class, 4 of them. You can sign up for as little as $33 per month. You can do biweekly, you can do monthly payments, or you can pay it all up front. It's totally up to you, okay? Whatever fits your schedule and your pocketbook. But what I do not want to hear, I don't want to hear people say, oh, I can't afford it right now. Because that's going to be the story that you tell yourself all the time, okay? All right. If you want to see something shift, you got to do something different. Now, one of the things that I will tell you is that whenever I saw a course or some sort of coaching program that I knew was going to help me and I needed it, even if I wasn't working, I made a commitment and said, I'm going to do this. I'm doing this, and I have the money. And you know what would happen? Every single time it was time to pay for something, the money showed up. It showed up. Sometimes I had to do something to get the wheel moving, meaning I had to take an action, or sometimes I would just be blessed with it. It would be a gift, or, some check came from an insurance company that from years ago, and next thing I'm like, oh, shoot, I got this money now, right? So what I'm saying is, if this is something that you feel like you really, really need to do not allow yourself to talk yourself out of it. Because if you talk yourself out of it, you're just going to stay stuck. Okay? And this is priced very economically because I could be charging thousands of dollars for this. But it's priced very economically because the whole point of it is to get people to a point where they are able to attract more into their lives so they can pay thousands of dollars for something, right? Makes sense? All right, y'all. Have a lovely, beautiful rest of your day. And if you celebrated, happy Valentine's Day to you. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all in the next video sometime soon. Peace out.